Rece Davis, along with Kirk Herbstreit, Nick Saban, Michigan legend, Heisman Trophy winner Desmond Howard, and Pat McAfee, who's undeterred by the cold.
Yeah, I feel like I had to put up or shut up here. You know, a lot of people on the internet are saying, this man who's an adult is always shirtless on my television early on Saturday morning. It must be nice when the weather's okay. Well, how about 22 degrees in Ann Arbor, Michigan, Big Ten football season, with these fine folks who've been here all morning in the freezing cold, excited about what the day brings. Now, I've had the incredible opportunity over the last 4 years to be baptized by the college football world. The reason why the college football landscape is what it is because of the fans that it has. You're talking about fathers and fathers, and fathers, doing the same exact thing for actually hundreds of years. The fan bases are real. The passion is pure. It is deep, and it's damn near cult-like. And whenever you talk about the greatness of college football, you direct it to one weekend, rivalry weekend. It's a time where legacies are made. It's a time where empires can crash on one football field over the span of 4 quarters and some more. And all across the country, we'll be celebrating great fan bases who hate the other side. But anytime you talk college ball and rivalry, you got to talk about one game. That's the game.
Yes.
Now, this particular game obviously has a king on one side, the reigning, defending, national champion, Ohio State Buckeyes!
And on the other side.
And on the other side, in the blue corner. A university that has a fan base that loves to say, "Luck Ohio," all day, every day. And they're also the team that hasn't lost in this rivalry in 2,191 days. So whenever you think about those types of stats, and you think about Ryan Day winning the national championship, and then the next day they go up to him and say, "Hey, that's cute. When are you going to beat Michigan?" Well, today could be that day. But it feels like around here, there is no worry with this particular young 6 freshmen starting on their offense, a bunch on the defense. Michigan's happy with where they are. They're pumped to put this team on the field. The world thinks Ohio State's going to beat them. And these Wolverines think we're going to do what we've been doing for 6 years, and that's smack the Ohio State Buckeyes back down to reality. That's all on the line today, and I think being here, it's a little chilly, but Des, I ask you.
Yes, sir.
Heisman winner,
yeah.
Super Bowl MVP,
yes, sir.
Resume certified as a Michigan man, a man who's been on TV for 20-plus years,
yeah.
multiple Emmy Award winner.
Yes, sir.
I would like to ask you on this particular day, with Michigan still in the Big Ten championship hunt,
yes,
Michigan
sir.
still in the college football playoff hunt. Is it okay to be a Michigan Wolverine? Is it good to be a Michigan Wolverine? Or?
Well, Pat, I'm glad you asked me that question. Let me give you perspective. I got to give you context, because what's perspective without context, right? So in 1988, I left Cleveland, Ohio, and came to Ann Arbor to play for the Michigan Wolverines. And in that time period, I walked away with a degree from the School of Literature, Science, and Arts, and the 1991 Heisman Trophy, like Pat said. But to give it more context, in those 4 years I was in Michigan, I did not lose to the Buckeyes not one time. And to make it even more, I have to tell you this. Yesterday was the 10-year anniversary that the people at the University of Michigan said, you know what? No football player from this day moving forward will wear the number 21. They retired my jersey.
Oh, okay.
10-year anniversary yesterday. So I say that to say, it is great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Thank you for that opportunity, sir. I appreciate that. Yeah,
thank you.
Let's go.
And thank you, people, for having us here.
Thank you, guys.
Go.
Thank you, guys. Let's go.
Go. Go. I love it up here. It's cold as hell, though.
Well, first of all, these games are very emotional. Your legacy as a player is defined by how you do in rivalry games. Just like, Des just said, I never lost to Ohio State. He didn't say what the record was when he was a player here. He said we never lost to Ohio State. So it's the same thing in Alabama, Auburn. How'd you do against Auburn? It doesn't matter. These games are very difficult to win on the road because the emotion, it's hard to maintain intensity when you play on the road, which is, obvious last night in the Texas A&M game, A&M playing on the road. So the thing that I always try to do was get our players to focus on, what's in front of them and not be so concerned about, the outcome of the game. Focus on the game, not what happens in the game. And that's hard to maintain when you play these games on the road. I never changed anything. I got asked 100 times about what are you going to do different in this big game. And I would always say, if there was a better way to do it, we'd already done it that way. So we're not going to do that. But it also affected the players. If you change the routine of the players, players would come to you in the locker room and say, Coach, don't you think we can win this game doing the things that we always do? You always say, be who we are. Right. Well, why are you changing who we are?
Yeah, well, who he is, he didn't think we could win. So you had those teams where every game was a winner. It's special. Rivalry week is, this is what college football is.
No doubt.
In a nutshell, it's a beautiful thing.
It's the lifeblood of the whole thing. In fact, not only that, it has amazing healing powers sometimes, too. And for
Good ball. Good ball.
That's our College GameDay crew Turkey Bowl. The rookies against the veterans, the rookies led by Justin Shannon.
What a catch!
44.
Oh, we got a southpaw. Okay.
Rookies walked away with the victory. Another fantastic. We get 49-42. We've got to up the level of defensive play. Shootout in the Turkey Bowl. Nobody stopped anybody.
Yep.
Texas A&M's Elko last night. Getting mad about the press conference and everything like that. That's perfect for a rivalry game. Texas getting that win. Obviously, Sark starts pitching to get into the college football playoff.
Absolutely.
We still want the big games. It's like lost to Florida, Kentucky, Mississippi State, overtime games. There's a lot of things that we're going to certainly have to do.
The Florida loss, the 3-8 team.
All of that has to count. How did they play? They didn't play well in some of those games. They looked like a playoff team last night.
Definitely.
Maybe the first time.
Is the story of Diego Pavia. He gets a massive win here over a top-ranked Tennessee team in this historically dominated by Tennessee rival. Both these teams, obviously, in schools, founders of the SEC is what I've been told. I didn't even know Vandy had a football team for a long time. Now, Diego Pavia might steal the win in Tennessee, and if chaos happens, backdoor trip in the college football playoff, and this guy potentially being a Heisman. Last 3 games, he's averaged 476 total yards.
It's really the perfect morning for football. Bryce Underwood might indeed prove to be a superhero. If he can win that game, that'll do it. The other quarterback's not bad either. Oh, look, they're doing the 6-7 thing again.
I saw you and Hunter do that.
Hey, don't put me in that. Don't put me in that.
I think we're saying it's over now.
Reese needs to stay away from that.
I didn't want to.
That officially puts a nail in the coffin.
I think it's over.
That's all she wrote.
Hey, Hunter was a human there.
Hey, I will say this, though. If it put a nail in that coffin, I'm for it. That was good. That was good. Is that not okay?
Oh,
I'm with you,
Brian,
So Utah taking it all the way the other way. Elijah Davis.
Reese loves the Jayhawks. They just came up a little bit short.
Just a little bit. Every time.
That's one of his teams.
I do, man. I try to whip them home every week, and it just doesn't happen. Okay, so this is what happens now. The Big 12 championship game is set. Texas Tech go to Morgantown, see if you can catch them napping. Might be Superdog implication.
Never know.
BYU and UCF, and then BYU, Texas Tech, they meet at noon on ABC. Stop.
Would you rather win the CFP or win this game?
What's that?
Oh, man. Win
Speak
the
for the
CFP
people.
or win this game? Yeah, well, we talked earlier on the desk about how important these rivalry games are.
Do the right thing, Des.
But this team lost this game last year, and they had the super team, and they lost to this team that couldn't even throw the ball.
The impact of the weather feels pretty nice. I'm going to phone a friend here, if I could. And there is Jess Sims inside the big house. So Jess, give me a little.
Rece Davis. I'm glad that it feels good there because it is cold as shit in the stadium. So just wait for it, all right?
If you're
Oh my
keeping
gosh.
score at home,
Now,
that's Jess's first bad word on TV. There's one. Okay.
it took 4 years, but I'm here. I finally
Good.
made it. Now, we talked to both Michigan and Ohio State, and Michigan said, hey, it's a great day to play some football, isn't it? And that's definitely some Big Ten football talk because it could definitely afford to be a little bit warmer, all right? But Ohio State says that the best and warmest seats are right here on the sideline. These are 185-degree Dragon seats. They're not on right now, so I'm really faking this, but they're going to be 185 degrees. They're going to be wearing long johns. They're going to be wearing things like this scuba shirt. You can see this neoprene on the outside, some fleece on the inside.
Yep.
We also got these hand muffs. Yes, you just put it around your waist. They put the hot hands in here. But don't you worry. In the locker room, they have an array of hot beverages. They're going to have hot chocolate, hot cider. They have bone broth. So, guys, the guys at Black Diesel Coffee right outside the big house are hooking y'all up with some hot beverages. Please bring them down here and bring them up for me because
Hi.
Hey.
Thank you so
it
much.
is not warm in here.
Jess, do you get any more drinks?
Thank you.
No, please bring me some. I need some.
Okay, yeah, it looks like it.
I can't feel my hands.
How cold is it, Jess? How cold is it down there?
I mean, they say the meteorologist says 20 degrees, but it feels like -7.
Okay, got it.
Let me say something.
Okay.
When we played in cold weather games, because of these seated heats, I coached my ass off because it was colder on the sidelines than it was over by
Yeah, amen. Amen. Cheers to technology, by the way.
And by the way, we're acting like Columbus is some tropical locale.
Nailed it. Yeah. 200.
Today's Aflac trivia question. Who is the last true freshman quarterback to beat Ohio State?
Like just in this game or just in general?
No.
Shoelace.
Who'd you say?
No.
Denard Robinson.
No.
Second guess.
Last true freshman starting quarterback. Doesn't have to be Ohio State.
Oh, it doesn't have to be Michigan.
Or Michigan. Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Hold on.
Okay, so not in this game. Just last true freshman to beat Ohio State.
In
beat Ohio
Columbus.
State.
USC. Matt Barkley.
There you go.
There you go.
Good pull there, Herbie.
Okay. 09.
Look at us getting on the board.
09. Look at
09.
him. He probably knows the stats and everything.
I called that game. I called that game.
It's going to be a hectic 24 hours, guys, for all these dominoes to fall.
We only root for stories, but there's a segment later in the show that would let me say, I hope Alex Golish is very distracted tonight.
Yes, you do.
Against Rice. I need him to be distracted. The Dixboro Project. Sava Farah is bringing up some food here.
This is one of my favorite restaurants in Ann Arbor. You
Yeah.
guys are in for something special. Absolutely.
What's the
Dig
name?
into
You
that
have some of the
pizza.
pepperoni?
Yeah, no, the truffle. Is that the pizza with the
okay.
truffles?
Winkies?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what do we got here? Is that a biscuit?
Absolutely.
Oh, fried chicken on here? I like that.
Try this.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's warm. We like anything warm right now?
We're talking about pretty much after week 1 to week 13. So I think they would have a strong argument for an at-large bid, too.
Are you going to go into the committee room and tell them that, or what do you think? If
I would love to go in the committee room and tell them that. You know that.
We were playing in the SEC championship game against Tennessee back in 2001. And we go for it on 4th and 1 on our own 29-yard line and get stuffed by John Henderson and don't make it. We were behind 17-3. We won the game 31-20. I thought it was the dumbest decision I ever made.
Yeah.
The players came up to me in the locker room after the game and said, Coach, when you went for it on 4th down, we thought you thought we could win, and we played our ass off after that.
Yeah.
So you got to be aggressive, man. You got to throw caution to the wind and do the things and believe and trust in your players.
That's an excellent point. It's so great when the rivalry games mean everything, but the reality is with the playoff system now, it doesn't mean the same thing. It doesn't have to be live.
Yeah, right.
It's
24/7 on. Did you hear what we just said?
That was before they won the national
I'm telling you.
championship.
Yeah, but that's how much these rivalries
I'm
mean.
telling you.
I know.
Ryan Day wins the national
Hey.
championship.
I think it's a little bit different
he
now.
wins the national
You want
championship.
to lose your 5th straight,
No,
regardless of the
nobody's
national title.
saying that.
I'm just saying.
How many people asked you about the Auburn game in 2017 after Tua threw the touchdown pass to win a national championship?
Nobody.
Nobody. This is my point.
Yeah.
Win the big trophy.
He-
Win the big
Nick Saban,
trophy.
different guy.
That's Nick Saban.
On the
How many national titles did you
Seven.
win?
on the subject.
Seven. Alabama, not good at running the ball, very good at passing the ball. You would think that would bode heavily in Ty Simpson. So, what up, dude? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, it's great to be here. But The thought of Ty Simpson.
You guys can tell I'm into this game.
Yeah. So you're calling it, and you're going to be at it?
I'm calling it. It's our first ever, our crew's first ever Iron
that right?
Well, we only had the SEC for a couple of years.
You know, I remember we had it in a primetime game. It's been 10 years ago or so, but I guess, oh, you know what? Musburger and Jesse Palmer did that game, I think.
Yeah.
So attractive, that guy.
No.
Ohio State, Michigan in the morning, and then fly to the Iron Bowl. Can you ask for much more than that?
Even though, to your point, I like the way Miami looks optically. I like the way they look.
Yeah.
I don't know if they show up every single week. This feels like one where Pitt could steal it. Hutch looks gigantic, by the way. This guy is an avatar, a Sasquatch. He was standing over here. His entire upper body is sticking up. Good to see you, Hutch.
Hey, it's great to be on the set. And I think this is going to be a great game.
Championship game, but a tough time against Virginia Tech historically.
I'm going with Cal. They're my Superdome. I want them to have all the moral support they can get.
I like you pulling for him. Sanga Politelli's a stud.
Let's do a quick one here. Florida State and Florida.
I flipped the coin in my room. I'm going with the Gators.
Is they await a new coach?
Give me Cox.
Okay. You're off the chain, dude.
That's a game, Cox.
I haven't been on here in 2 years. You're worse than you were.
I know ball now. I was the mayor of Cocktown, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm with Saban. I like the quarterback. Give me South Carolina.
Okay. You talk about good balance. Brutus is standing on his damn nut head right now behind us. Right. I certainly love that as they OHIO right over our shoulders. You know, we were all the way in Eugene last week smoking on some New Green. I love that place. I think they get a big win, and obviously CFP playoff around the corner.
Alabama, Auburn.
Roll Tide.
Yeah, I'm taking Bama. I think it's going to be a tough one. It was always tough to play down there in the Plains, but I think Bama pulls it out.
Wow.
I didn't have a choice.
Give me Alabama, too. I would like to see what Ty Simpson does in a bounce back. I like him.
I don't want Coach Saban to make me do up downs or something on my weekend off. So give me Bama, and we're good, all right?
Kirk scores calling the game, not making a pick. All of those script days, that could be.
Oh, yeah.
That could be tough down there. Scary down there tonight on ABC.
Against the blitz. The question I have, is it 3rd and 7? Is it 3rd and 9 when guys like this can pin their ears?
Coach Saban coached at Ohio State back in the day.
And have gold pants, I want you to know.
And still wears them. Miss Terry's still pressing them. Still getting their pleats. Feels like I'm the only one up here that doesn't have any allegiances to this game. I would like to let everybody know that I'm bummed out about this. This is special. I mean, you talk about a multi-billion-dollar network deal strictly because this game exists between Ohio State and Michigan. It has been an honor to be a part of all of it. It's been 2,191 days since the Ohio State Buckeyes have beat the Michigan Wolverines. Aiden Hutchinson is celebrating in every Buckeyes face that he has seen since those days, right?
That's right, yeah.
Do you feel like you've lost some weight? Maybe you get a little smaller?
He's going to turn this back on me, so I'm bracing myself.
That's true love there.
Yeah. Bryce Underwood, freshman quarterback. They have 6 total freshmen on the offensive side of the ball, this Michigan team. On defense, they got freshman starters all over the place. Wink Martindale, obviously an absolute dog. Sharon Moore, an absolute beast.
There's the fight song.
Listen to it. Let it go in your veins.
Let it marinate. Let it marinate.
I will listen to it, but I will listen to that as well. The Ohio State Buckeyes come into the big house, and they end the day's streak. The Buckeyes finally beat the Michigan Wolverines, and every Ohio person gets a chance to breathe for the first time. Long time. Hutch, I love you. Good luck to your Lions. I'm happy you're healthy. But the Buckeyes and the Ohio people are raising a glass saying, we will never lose to Michigan again. And that's what happens today. Thank you all for having us. I think I'm going to get the hell out of here as soon as possible. There's a lot of Michigan people around here right now. And I like the Buckeyes.
Fly over the pageantry. The more the sport changes, the more you can't beat days like this. Rivalry Saturday. Thanks for joining us on College Game Day. Enjoy the games, everybody. Have a great one.
Yeah, appreciate it.